Hello to all of our dear friends, welcome back to one more video. I'm Mary from Hyperpix Productions, and today I'm here with a so beautiful and different style from our 80s styles in Hyperpix. This style is a style which, when you look at it for the first time, it gives this powerful feel to you. It's absolutely special, and we tried to use a very different and new idea in designing this product, because by using it you can convert your text or logos just as you see into this style without needing to have any knowledge in Photoshop, just by watching this video in no time. So to download this product right now, just go to hyperpix.net, get the VIP membership, and you're going to access this product and all the others you see in our VIP section. So just follow us to the end of this video. So to get started, we just right click on the yellow layer and select edit content. In the window which appears right here, we have our two texts, which by double clicking on each one we can easily edit them and type our ideal text just like this. One more here. So also we can just have a control on the gaps between the characters, just like this. So I'm going to also give a little gap here, and it's excellent. So also I can enlarge this text a little, and done. So this pattern which you see right here, by selecting pattern overlay, by double clicking on this icon, you can just drag your mouse and bring the pattern wherever you want. Just pay attention. I want this line right here. I'm going to drag it towards up one more time. Pattern overlay, we drag towards up. The result is fantastic. Everything's perfect. We don't need to do anything extra. We just close, click save, and wait till the result is applied. And it's incredible. The result is absolutely perfect and beautiful. And we can also edit and change the font if you like. Also from this part right here, this section, you can give your text a length and get to the style you want. So it's brilliant. I'm going to get on with the rest of the layers and groups. So we start from the effects folder, we come to the extrusion group, and I'm going to tell you about these levels which you see right here, which they are for the depth and 3D effect, which by switching off the extrusion, the 3D effect is going to get totally switched off. Extrusion and the depth makes your Photoshop and editing a little heavy and slow, so I suggest to just switch off the extrusion folder temporary, but finally we come back and switch it back on, so don't worry about that. We start from the first group and layer, which is the adjustments. The first layers are color, contrast, and brightness, which it contains many layers, which by switching off you can see the effect very clear. So you can select each one you want, edit, and get to some new color combination. So the next part is vignette, the inner shadow around our star, which by switching it off, you're going to see the shadow around our star is going to disappear. You can also control it with the opacity, or you can use any other color for it, which can be very interesting. So the next part is the noise spread all over our style. If you pay attention, all over our style we have this noise texture, which is in all the 80s styles. The movies and the styles in them days, all of them had this noise, which if you don't like it, you can just switch it off, there's no problem. We come to the next part, which is the text, which contains 3 text. The first, second, and the third. Easily you can edit them or just remove them, or just with a double click you can edit them and type anything you like instead, just like this. So also we can have a control right here, give a gap to the characters, and any other changes you have in mind. So you're totally free. Also you can remove this text right here, or just edit it, and done. So the next file is the sparkles. As you see in our style, you need to select them one by one and place them on any part of your text you like. Preferentially try to place them on the parts which are a little lighter, which it gives your text a beautiful light reflection, which is incredible. So we have the effects folder, which we explained the extrusion earlier on. We have the shadow folder. If you pay attention at the bottom right here, we have a shadow, which by switching it off, you're going to see the effect and notice it. You can have a control on this part. I suggest you to ignore the style folder because it contains the main groups and layers, and it can make some disorder by clicking on it. The next part is this shield, which you see in the background, which it makes our style so attractive, which by switching it off is going to just disappear. Also, if I switch off the shadow, you can notice the huge effect. I'm going to switch the shield back on. So you also have complete control on the glow in the background, which you can switch it off or just leave it remaining. We have these glows inside, which we can just drag it towards up or down, place it wherever we want, which I think is excellent right here. And the next group is the lines, which you see them lines in the background. Easily you can move them around, drag them to wherever you want, or you can just switch it off. And the next part is the background, the grid. You see on the floor, the stars at the top and this red color at the bottom, which you can have a complete control on it. For instance, you can switch off this gray, this red color, and have a darker grid, which it can be a very interesting style. But finally, after we've finished, we're going to switch the extrusion back on, so our brilliant depth is back and the result is absolutely special. So before we finish the video, I'm going to just try a logo and see how the style is going to work on it. So I'm going to come back to default, come back to this window, and this time I'm going to import my ideal logo. So I just drag my logo. I'm going to use Honda logo. I drag it right into my Photoshop, make sure if it's right in the center. I think it's perfect right here. So we don't need these texts that much. We just drag them towards down. So what we need to do now, we just need to drag the style onto our logo. So I'm going to just left click on this icon and drag onto my logo just like this. And as you see, our logo, our style is imported to our logo. We just delete these texts, and now by double clicking on this icon, selecting the pattern and adjusting it, you can get to your ideal result. So as you see, if I want to drag it towards down, I'm going to lose the line, and if I drag it towards the top, I'm going to lose the line as well. So what we need to do now, we need to set our style on the logo or on the text. Now you need to select one of the tools and separate the logo from the text. So I'm going to do so with Ctrl and J. As you see, the logo is turned into two different sections right now. And now you can have a control on the pattern. Just double click on this icon, select pattern overlay, and drag and place it wherever you want. I think it's excellent right here. Also, I can increase the scale right here. I'm going to place it on 200. Drag up a little more, and it's brilliant. So everything's okay and perfect. And now we're going to close and click save and be witness of our beautiful Honda logo. And it's magnificent. Just check out the brilliant result. I'm just going to switch off this text and sparkles temporary so we can have our brilliant style. We just need to drag the logo tools down a little, and fantastic. So what we need to do now is just customize a little. You can remove this the shield, or you can just increase or decrease the opacity of the shadow, and you can edit and set all of the other options, which finally are going to get to this brilliant style, which is honestly mind-blowing. We have put a lot of time on it. All we need to do is to just put the text and edit it at the bottom. We removed this red color and we duplicated the grids, and finally we got to this brilliant result. So we hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you would like to download this product, just refer to hyperpix.net, get the VIP membership, and we promise you're going to have so much fun with your membership, and you're going to be able to level up your projects so much and surprise your customers, and anybody who sees your styles are going to be impressed. Thanks so much. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye till one more video.